we are going to see what is helicopter parenting. But let's take into consideration like you're traveling in a helicopter where you're able to see all the beautiful views in the ground level so clearly. In the same way, if you are going to constantly watch your child 24/7 as to what they are doing, that is called helicopter parenting, where parents are excessively involved in what the child is doing, what the child is watching, what the child has to do. So excessive involvement, excessive intervention has positive effects, but more than that, many negative effects are there on the child's development. In this video, I'm going to tell you what are all the negative effects of helicopter parenting and how you can overcome that. Myself, Rohini, your natural frequency parenting coach. Recently, I wanted to rephrase this name from helicopter parenting to a drone parenting because by sitting at one place, you can constantly monitor different places using a drone. That is what we are doing right now, where we are constantly watching the children, what they are doing, how they are doing, where they are right now. So over involvement is there in watching your child. This is also called micro parenting. Now I'm going to discuss with you the 4 mistakes that we are doing in this process of helicopter parenting. Number 1, excessive monitoring. Parents always want to know what their child is doing right now, how did they reach the school, at school whether the child is doing well. So as parents, we are really concerned about the child's safety and well-being. On one way it is good, but on another hand, excessive monitoring makes the child lose their freedom. Number 2, excessive involvement in decision making. Parents who are highly concerned about the child's future start involving themselves in whatever books they are reading, whatever games that they want to play, and they start choosing whatever the extracurricular activity whereby they don't see what is the interest of the child. Number 3, intense focus on achievement. These parents tend to intensely focus on what activities the children are doing. Not only that, they focus on how better or how perfect that the child is doing, whether be it writing or reading or playing. They want the child to do it in a perfect, better way so that the child is a survivor. But what happens to the child is feeling an intense pressure inside themselves to achieve rather than freely learn anything. Children who are growing with such parents have a very limited independence that they lose the freedom to move, freedom to speak, or freedom to have their interest expressed. And not only that, these kinds of parents shield the children from facing any kinds of failure, and at the end of the day, the children does not know how to take the consequences of their own action. Now, I'm going to give you what are all the potential risks that you're causing in your child life due to this excessive involvement. The number 1 is making the child feel low self-esteem. Since you are always involved in the child's activity, child does not know how to think for themselves, decide for themselves and do for themselves, and they don't know what they want in their life. This causes a low self-esteem. They are unable to balance their emotion and unable to solve their own problems because they are not given the opportunity to do things on their own. Number 4, this kind of helicopter parenting causes a strained relationship between the parent and the child, where the child does not want to freely express to their parents. In order to overcome all of these challenges, I would tell you that kindly involve yourself to a certain degree where the safety of the child is concerned, but don't involve too much into their life where they feel completely left out. That's why we always tell our parents, understand what is the necessity of the child, what is the natural frequency that they are vibrating with, and try to connect with them. Don't push them from your thought process or don't push your dreams into them. If you are facing any challenges from your child due to your parenting styles, kindly comment below in the comment box. We will help you get all the answers and overcome your challenges. Myself, Rohini, your natural frequency parenting coach.